Hey guys, just wanted to make this video talking about how I define success and failure in weightlifting. Recently, I've been having some tough days in the gym. I think it's probably natural to have days where the weights don't seem to move like they used to, the way I want them to. When I have a relatively shitty day, I tend to slip into this idea that I'm failing in some way. But when I look back, I'm hitting weights I thought were crazy when I first started. The label failure seems unnecessary then. In a sport like weightlifting, it's easy to get caught up in an objective measure, like how much weight is on the bar. When your career is over, people will ask, how much weight did you lift? The whole idea of the sport is to lift as much weight as possible, so when that isn't being accomplished, failure seems like the only idea. But does it have to be this way? So am I just defining success and failure incorrectly? Or more importantly, how am I even defining success and failure in the first place? Simplifying these ideas, I would say I'm defining success as the ability to hit prescribed weights or personal records every session. Failure is any time I don't live up to that standard. I think that is pretty common for most of us. To give a recent example in my own life, I hit 100 kilos for 3 triples last week. This week, I was supposed to hit 102 for 3 doubles. Piece of cake, right? I missed my second rep on the first set. Failure. But there are so many factors that account for how we perform in the gym. Sleep, stress, nutrition, and time in the cycle are all important variables that will affect how well we hit weights. So how do I know this was a failure? Maybe it was a success to even hit one. Maybe with everything going on in my life, hitting 102 for just a single was a success. Is there a better way to determine success? I believe so. What if I define success as putting as much effort into each rep as I can? What if a good day in the gym is just showing up and working to the best of my abilities? Can I do this even when the weights don't move the way I want them to? Is this possible even if I feel like shit or injured or old? Of course. It's easy to get caught up in variables outside our control. Even our peak potential is ultimately out of our control. Injury is usually out of our control. Aging is mostly out of our control. So why worry about these? But every day we can decide to put forth our best effort, no matter what. Whether that is on the gym floor or on the competition platform. We can define success by the amount of effort put in each rep rather than the weight on the bar. Failure would just be the lack of effort then. Success becomes focusing on what is in my control. Failure then is focusing on everything outside of it.